Welcome to the crossroads. Welcome to the trenches. Yes, you heard me. Not your typical intro, but welcome to the crossroads. Welcome to the trenches. That's where you are. That's where people usually meet me when it's time to do some sort of dramatic or extensive change. They want real results. Their spirit team is sick of the shit, so they cross my path. We meet, and either, one of two things happens usually. Now, this situation has very much been an experience. This is the tribe talk that you've all been waiting for. So never mind the background, never mind the logistics. Please do not get in the fucking comments talking about how you can't hear me. Oh my God. Turn your radio down. Oh, please. Okay? No, for real though. Adjust your bass and treble because I don't know what else to do. This is a high quality device and yeah. I try my best, but I do have a low voice, so I'll turn it down, turn it up. And adjusted, but no, for real. Like, welcome to the trenches. And from the bottom, you will grow into a beautiful thing, and you will rebirth yourself as the amount of work that you're willing to put in, because honestly we can always strive to do better. We can always strive to want more. We have this perspective and this idea of the way that we see things, and it's like very much giving, like, sometimes we be trying to wear other people's experiences, auras, and skin and shit. And for those of you who are out there questioning whether destiny swapping is a real thing, and I feel like we've had this conversation before, destiny swapping honestly is more of a delay. And shit, you could be delayed into the next lifetime. But to me, sometimes it's a little trickster when they try to do that to you. They end up having to wear your past experiences or your shadows, things they don't know about. Right? So that's why you got to be very, very mindful with thinking that you want what someone else has, or you are inquiring about what you can pull from their energy. You better be trying to tap into your own spirit team and see where your strengths and your weaknesses are at the end of the day, because that's what truly matters. That's what's going to come down to. The only thing that a destiny swapper is doing is wasting your motherfucking time and theirs, okay? That's what they're doing. They're wasting your time and theirs. And once you become aware of the bullshit, you are then allowing them to waste your time. Did I mention that this was a tribe talk? So I'm going to somewhat ramble. Now, we've been speaking about the idea of building egregores and whatnot, and what it is and what it means. And an egregore to me is almost like building like something out of thin air, out of a feeling, out of an emotion, building an energy, an aura, something that lasts the test of time, right? This can be to the tune of going to a spirit or a deity that is already known. But there are talks of being able to pull and build an egregore out of your own energy. Now, the thing about the egregore is it takes on a league of its own, which is almost kind of like AI, if you really want to know what I kind of think in the moment about it. It really reminds me of AI, because as we build AI, it gets to know you, and there have been movies and shows about that shit going left when this thing takes on a mind of its own. You build something out of nothing, right? So anyway, it's possible. I've looked up workings and rituals I've considered putting on the Patreon, and it's almost like the idea of identity shifting. Like, I think certain things come in different packages and, words and phrases, and a lot of people will kind of look to it. Now, there are some differences, obviously, to that, but in a sense, it could be akin if you were thinking of building an egregore for yourself, right? It could be akin to, like identity shifting or timeline jumping, heavy transformation and transmutation work, which is what I'm here for. That's one of my specialties. You know what I'm saying? the seizing of the opportunity, the catching of that moment. But no, so yeah, y'all, it's been wild. And a lot of people, like, as I've gone further on this journey, if you've been listening to me for a while, I've been kind of like giving you guys like a peek into my story and a peek into like knowledge and just how I feel, period. Sometimes we talk about what I'm reading, and I invite y'all to read it too. I haven't ran up on a good book yet, but I'm about to sign up for a subscription for digital books. For now, I used to have a book collection, and that's the worst part about that situation. It throws me off. Like, I love to read, I love books, and I was like building up like a little mini library. Yeah. I don't think I'll have like a dining room. I think I'll have like a library or like a sitting room somewhere. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, so the ramble. But egregores, back to the identity swapping, transformation, transmutation, and I got a fire as transmutation oil also that I'm putting up on the new site. That has been a thing. Y'all know I build a site, redo it. I do it over every like 6 months or so, give or take, or shit if the mood strike me. I'm happy to have learned that skill of knowing how to build a website and do those types of things, because I like to change my shit often. Too often. But yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and that transmutation oil is going to be there. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, it's Saturday, you guys, and before I just get to it, I was like, let me come through and say what's up. I will be coming back through with a almanac and a tribe reading for today, but so stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all turn on your notifications. But yeah, I was like, let me come through and do a tribe talk. So, would you build an egregore? Would you think about it? Because at the end of the day, when we consider the idea of what's going on around us, like within the government, within culture, and within life, it's like, yes, there is a point of resistance, but there's also a point of like, renaissance as well. And in those rebirths come like new ways of doing things, or maybe you're adjusting. Like a lot of our ancestors, a lot of our people, they went through some sort of oppression where they had, or I was seeing the discussion about food where they were like, the reason we have soul food is because we had to come up with creative and different ways to do things, and living on the land and knowing about herbs, etc. I'm going somewhere with this. Hang tight. But damn. Okay, anyway, we'll circle back around to the end of the video. I'm sure of it. But no, like, in the spirit of like destiny swapping, transmutation, etc., I just feel like it's you gotta kind of be able to go with the flow. You gotta be able to somewhat see what's going on, like even in the realm of like technology and knowing about social media. Like, it's very hard these days to run a business or to have even a normal job, because some jobs require that you get on social media. They encourage you to like be a part of their stuff, hashtag work life, whatever. So it's very hard not to deal with social media, and that's something that a lot of people have had to grow into, sink or swim. So I feel like a lot of things are going to be like that. And in terms of where that matters, in terms of an egregore or an identity swap, shit, you should be more concerned with being your highest, bestest self in this climate. How will you adjust? Survival of the fittest. And that's what it's always been. That's how we have come to be. You can hate it or love it at the end of the day, wherever you stand. But I also do believe that we should be making some sort of impact, or, creating some sort of system where you can benefit the disenfranchised and the oppressed, and, women and church. Like, I do feel like there should be a system there. There should be something there for that, something reliable. Something not dehumanizing. So you ain't gotta lose your respect to get help. And you ain't gotta deal with people who are on the power with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there should be a system there for that. But outside of that, shit. Who? Confirmation. Like, you might as well. Why would you not want to be your highest self? So y'all know, and I will thrive on this hill. Birth chart. Book your readings, because they tell you things. That birth chart tells you more about yourself, more about people you'll come in contact with. On this part where you will fall short, because this is predisposed. It's in your nature. It's in who you are. Like, I think this is the year. This is like year of the 9. This is transformation. Like, you definitely got to be, like, getting into yourself hardcore this year. Like, getting into yourself, shedding and becoming, because we are getting ready to step into a new cycle. I had so much shit going on, y'all. People be wanting to know. I had somebody straight out on, like, I believe it was a TikTok. There was SP. was like, what's your story? You reading us? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, baby, there is a law. This is a law, okay? I've lived many a life, But that's neither here nor there, because what you gonna do with that information? Relate, I guess. Relatable. I don't know. A lot of those stories, those podcasts where I was telling those stories, like, they magically disappeared. They magically fucking disappeared, y'all. Or they got, like, taken off. They're still there, but they were unpublished. And I feel like my spirit team did that. Like, I didn't go through and purposely, like, undo a lot of those stories, because I felt like they were relevant, and I felt like my story would help people, bring awareness to certain shit. And a lot of that stuff was put on the back burner about my spirit team. Like, I looked up one day and that shit was down. So I said, all right, maybe I'm supposed to tell this story in a different way. And I think I may have mentioned this before. But yeah, maybe I'm supposed to tell those stories in a different way. So if you are looking kind of to hear, like, what I feel like it's coming. I had to get in a place where I felt comfortable to go back and revisit those storylines, but looking at it from a different perspective. Because, you grow, you mature, you evolve, you have different experiences that make you look at shit differently. Or compare and make you look at shit the same and be like, that was a red flag. And now I can go back and speak on, like, certain situations, but to put it plain to you, shit, I go through shit just like everybody else. I go through things like everybody else. I've learned over time, I just don't sit in shit for very long. Unless it is a direct effect to certain things. I try not to. I try to keep going. But yes, so we are on a new journey. I'm going to dip because, I do need to get ready and put up the official stuff. I put up an extended reading, y'all, on Patreon yesterday. It was pretty good. I'll probably do one today, too. Make sure y'all do y'all Saturday cleaning. Saturday, ruled by Saturn. Just in case you catch me, I give the other part a little after lunch. Make sure you do all your sweeping and your mopping and stuff before sundown, okay? Direction matters. You feel me? Energy matters. And what else about Saturdays? Saturdays, I kind of like to go back and review. Take a look and see. It's a good day to let go of shit. It's a good day to You know, it's a good day to release, heal. We got another couple of other little spicy ways it is to for today if you're into that type of left hand ting. So check me out. We'll talk about it a little bit, but yeah. I said let me come through. Holla at the game. Yeah. But that's what I've been. I got some stuff. I put up some stuff for y'all too. Other than that, I'm in the field. I'm out the porch. I'm in the field, baby. Come see me. Come see back me. I'll get y'all the website later. I'll get y'all the website later. Later on today. Okay. But I love you guys, and thank you for tapping in to come listen to me ramble. All right, you guys. Be back later. Bye. Love you. Mean it.